Here's the cowbell part I recorded in the last video without any bend markers or quantizing. It's the original performance, and it's not bad, but there are a couple of notes that are a little bit sloppy. So let's say I want to preserve, the human feel and not make everything exactly perfect. I can do that and just fix a couple of notes really easily using the slip editing technique in Studio One. And I'm going to show you that. Let's listen. Okay, so beat 2 here. I'm going to just position the playback cursor, and we'll see that it's right there. And you can see that this is a little bit late. I'm going to zoom in using the E key. What I can do is make a range selection like that, and just double click here, and it'll separate at the markers. And I can hold down Command and Option and slide the contents here, and it'll maintain the event boundaries. So there's where I want the transient to be. So with Command and Option, it's going to slide that over like that. Now, in this case, it's not really necessary, but let's say it was a guitar part or something. There might be audio on the borders of these split that could benefit from a crossfade. So we can simply hit X, and boom, we got crossfades on either end. And if we want to adjust those crossfades, we can easily move them around like that on either end. So let's keep listening. Okay, beat 3 here. That sounded a little bit late as well. I'm going to zoom. It helps to zoom in. All right, I've got that in place. I'm going to create a little range like that. Double click. And now Command Option, and just move that over. And if necessary, we can hit X, get the crossfades. We can even change the weighting of them, make them linear or nonlinear, and move them, as I mentioned before, if necessary, although in this kind of case, it's not. Let's continue. Okay, that one's really late. That seemed to be late on beat 3 consistently. So again, range selection. In this case, I got lots of empty space, so I don't need to be too precise. Double click and zoom a little bit, so I can see the exact location where I want to slide to. And boom, we're done. Continue. Okay, this one's off. Maybe I want to put this one all the way over to this 8th note there and actually change the timing, and not just correct it, but actually change where it falls. So let's create our selection and range and double click. There we go. And make sure that's positioned where I want it, right around there. And let's slide it. And that should be fine. I don't need it, but again, I'll hit X. And let's continue. Okay, beat 2 here. Again, I'm going to zoom. And yeah, we can see how off it is. And make sure we're positioned. And good. So let's listen to the whole performance. Oh, that one's a bit off. I think I maybe didn't have my cursor in place properly when I was adjusting it. Anyway, it's easy enough to fix. Yeah, it's a bit early. I'll just slide it. And we're good. Like that. Let's back up and listen from that bar. That was one we changed. So that's slip editing, elegant and easy, especially when it's just a few notes here and there that need to be tweaked. We'll continue with more in the next video.